YouTube, Sam here. Well, I have my hole in my tire here. It's pretty darn close to the side. That's a little scary. If it would have been on the side, I wouldn't have been able to fix it. I strongly, first of all, recommend you don't fix any kind of side hole things unless it's an absolute emergency and you have nothing else you can do. But this one is close enough to the bottom here, I can go ahead and do it. And I will show you how I plug a tire. Now, a little bit of background here. Most of these tire plugs, they say once you get to where you're going, have them fixed. But honestly, I have fixed several tires with these tire plugs, and I have a rig that I've been around for probably over 10 years with the plug in it, and I haven't had a problem with it. But after saying that, I'm not responsible if you choose to do what I'm doing and you blow a tire and kill yourself or something like that. So do whatever the manufacturer recommends. And if you don't like the way I'm doing it, I carry this right here, and it is chock full of tire fixing miracles. These tire plugs are actually more of a professional tire plug that I get from well, I'll just say from a friend who works at a tire place, or for a tire company that supplies tire places actually. So I can get these for a decent price, and so I do, and they work miracles. But you can get these, I've seen them at Walmart and several other places, and that's just kind of a package of them right there. And what they look like is like that right there. Some of them are black, these ones happen to be green, and they're just kind of sticky worms is all they are. First thing we need to do though is figure out what's in this tire. There is absolutely no actual things sticking out of it, so I'm going to take a pair of pliers and maybe a pick or something and try and get something out of here, because I really don't like pushing stuff further back in the tire. You may have more of a problem doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and get a pick and see if we can figure out what's in here. If not, it could be it popped out already. Anything in there? I took a pick, couldn't find anything. Yeah, so we're going to go on to the next step. Next step is lube and a punch. It's kind of a rasp, I guess you would call it. And basically you just, lack of a better word, lube it up with the Vaseline. I'm assuming it's just Vaseline. It's some sort of lube that came with the kit, but it looks like Vaseline. And you're going to want to ream this hole out. It seems counterintuitive to punch a bigger hole, but these holes need to be a specific size to work. Not only does it size the hole for you, but it also kind of cleans out the rubber a little bit, and I'm actually just reaming it out even bigger here. And I'll put that aside to clean up. Alright, and then it comes with a tool that will look similar to this. Yours probably won't be shiny and chrome and nice as this one, but it might be, you never know. And then you take your worm, as I'm affectionately calling it, which is the tire plug, and you stick that, there's kind of like an eye of a needle. Stick that through halfway. This is one of the easiest things you can do, and usually I do this on the car. But this van is actually really difficult to do it. I have done it before on the side of the road, once in this van. Well, on another van I had like it actually. It wasn't this one. But you just stick it in there like that. Push it in. Wow. It's actually probably easier on the car because the car holds it better than this garbage can I'm in. So push that in. Kind of twist it while you're pushing. Alright, leave about an inch to a half inch sticking out, and then this is where I see a lot of people make mistakes. They just yank it out. You actually want to twist it a few times, and then, hopefully you can see this, give it a good yank. And that will fix your hole. Now you also want to take a razor blade, which I have a few in the kit there, but if you don't, it'll work fine. I've driven around on them like this before. You just want to, you can catch something and yank it off, but take a razor blade and cut it right down. Now I'm going to tell you that this is a little closer to the sidewall than I would like, but this tire has a lot of rubber on it still. It is up on the side, a little bit on the edge, but tires are meant to be driven, so mainly the sidewall, you just don't want to get into these cross hatched, well, I can't think of it, but bands that go across in here. If you tear those up, then that can actually make a weakness in the tire. I'm pretty positive, I'm positive that I didn't get into that here. So anyway, like I said, not responsible if you hurt yourself doing what I do. That was an easy one. It is a very easy kit to use, even I'm sure the ones from Walmart or whatever, they'll at least get you by if you keep these in your car. I keep these in my truck all the time, so when I'm out of town and pulling my trailer, that's always when I end up with a flat and I'm in the middle of nowhere, and these will just save your life. The biggest problem with these is you do have to do them real quick if you don't want to lose all your air, or better yet, carry a can of that fix-a-flat stuff, because it does have air. Although that fix-a-flat stuff, definitely go have your tire looked at when you're done using that. Most of the time I've ever tried to use it, it doesn't work. The only thing it's good for is it's got air in it, and it'll pump your tire up good enough to get to the next place till you can put some air in. Alright, this is Sam, Jack of all, Master none. Y'all have a good one.